So for context, I, 20 female, and the father of my first 2 children, 26 male, were going through a rough time in our relationship. He was working night shifts as a janitor in a nursing home while I was going to college for nursing during the day. We had a 1-year-old and I'd just given birth to our son 3 months earlier. There was a woman that he worked with that I'd gotten to know pretty well when I would bring him his lunches. We were friends, or so I thought. He was supposed to be waxing the floors at night when no one was up and about. Just so happened, my cousin ran into him and her having drinks at a local bar one of the nights that he was supposed to be working. Cue a massive fight. Oh, he got off early, they're just friends, blah 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 blah, it won't happen again. About a month later comes the talk. We've been fighting too much. Let's keep this amicable for the kids and stay friends. Mind you, the house was mine. I paid the bills with grants and scholarships I earned through school. The car he drove was mine too. I'd be nice and allow him to stay till he got something figured out. Still take my car to work. I still fed him and all that good nonsense. Then he starts being loving and we continue a physical relationship. I happen to be feeding our son one morning while he's still asleep and his phone goes off. I know. Don't look if you don't want to know, right? Well, turns out he's been carrying on a relationship with the other woman the whole time he's been with me. It would have been fine if that's what he wanted, if he wasn't doing the same with me at the same time. Cue petty revenge. I crawled back into bed with him, naked, and he snuggled up like he always does. I took pictures from his phone. Nice graphic ones. I sent them to her from his phone, along with a very nicely, in my opinion, worded message explaining everything that he had been up to and into. Then I got dressed to the wonderful pings coming from his phone and continued about my day, packing his things. He woke a few hours later and went for his phone first thing. I happened to come into the room as he's trying to call her, and when he turns to look at me, I can see all the blood rush from his face. He can't even mount a defense as I tell him all about the conversation me and his new girlfriend have had, along with some photos. All his things are now on the porch boxed up. I tell him he no longer lives in my house and to leave. He starts to blubber about, where will he go? So I told him he'd better call his new girlfriend to come pick him up and live with her because he sure as hell isn't using my vehicle anymore. And, that sounds like his problem. And I shut the door on him. I have been with this man-child for 6 years, given my heart, my body, my sanity. And I still let him live there, not paying bills. He eats there. He drives my car. All for him to be sleeping with both of us at the same goddamn time. Was this petty? Oh, hell yeah. But it was deserved.